Pittsburgh Steelers fans, thanks for joining myself, the homie Tate, and the homie Big-G, aka Mr. Algorithm, aka my little fella. So we're here to talk about what went down in the game today between the Steelers and the Browns. Big G, what's happening, man?
Man, I got the big boo out already for them trash Cleveland Browns. They talk all that mess. I wish at the end we would have went for it. Myles Garrett is a front runner. He's garbage. Whatever kind of way you want to talk about him, the Cleveland Browns freaking suck. And we should have beat them by 50. They trash. They ain't no good at all. And I'm ready to talk about it, Tate. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Get the Browns out of here.
Okay. I'm not mad at it, man. So let's see who we got rocking with us so far in the live chat.
Craig Lawson, Gavin Anthony, Afton, Luke Cage. Luke Cage talking crazy already. That's what I'm talking about, Luke Cage. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, they'll be in there in a minute. Yeah, they'll be in a minute. They already know. They know we're going to talk crazy. Tim Lyons in here. T. Riley, Blackstreet just jumped in. 10-3 looks outstanding, T. Riley.
Hey,
Blackstreet is looking real good.
And considering, man, I think the Rams going to beat the Bills tonight.
I think so, too.
The Rams will beat the Bills tonight. And the Chargers could give Kansas City a problem.
I think that the Chargers going to win. And they're going to beat Kansas City.
And
I think they got the formula.
And Philly looked vulnerable today.
Yeah. Well, I think because they was looking ahead at us, bro. I really, to be honest, you could tell. You can tell when there's certain games where teams is looking ahead. They was like, yeah, we got Pittsburgh next week, man. We gotta do something a little different. And they was trying to. Oh, you about to get the big fine? Tate, what you over there doing? You might get me about to get the big old fine.
Because I'm trying to cut my TV on. I didn't want the sound to play, but I said you're probably right. Continue on with the alley you was going down, the dark alley you was going down, Big G.
Y'all, listen, I ain't scared of nobody. There's nobody left on our schedule. I told y'all last week that I expect the Steelers to go 5-0 down the stretch. 4-1 is okay, but we can beat everybody left on our schedule. There's nobody on our schedule. I'm like, oh God, we're going to play them. We're going to beat the brake shoes off of some teams. Now, today, realistically, we finally got to look at what it looks like when we got no George Pickens. And that was critical. But we still put up 27 points without George Pickens. We still got 27. So we can play any kind of way. What you said, Tate, you about to get the big fine. You doubling down on the fine early and often. What is you doing?
It was a difficult, no, what word I'm not saying. It was a difficult 27.
Well, I'll take it. Yeah, well, if it's difficult in 27, yeah. George Pickens, we'd have 50. That Cleveland is not good, bro. Cleveland's not good at all. Russ played actually not a really good game at all. And we still put up 27.
Well, yeah, it was typical AFC North football. I mean, how would Coach T say it? He'd be like the intimate familiarity with these teams in the AFC North always presents a game that can be difficult.
I love how you do that coach talk about Coach T, dog. You be sounding just like him, bro. All Coach T say is what translation is going to be rough, rugged, and raw because we know them and they know us. Right. So we can't fool them with no scheme, schematic, nothing. That's what he's saying. But listen, we played for 27 points, not our number one weapon on the field. Well, who gets the big pause?
Rough, rugged, and raw.
That's not plausible.
Man, everything you said is rough, rugged, and raw.
That's bias. I'm about to get the big bias, bro. That's bias. That's an old saying. That's back from our day in the 90s, man. We used to say rough, rugged, and raw all the time.
Old sayings you can't say no more, Big G.
Hey, man, and at the end, when they was talking about Cleveland sucks, I wish to God I was in the.
Oh, I thought they were saying Cleveland rocks.
No, that's Cleveland sucks. Get them out of here.
I didn't realize outside that COVID playoff game that Cleveland hadn't won in Pittsburgh in 20 seasons.
20 seasons. 20 seasons. I don't know. Like I said, they caught us on a bad game. They caught us after the Baltimore Ravens emotional win. It was a snow game. You could tell we didn't really want to play. It was their Super Bowl, and they barely escaped that win. Moving forward, we got, man, like I said, the Bengals going to get it. The Ravens is going to get it. The Chiefs is getting it. And the Eagles is probably going to get it. They getting it. I ain't scared of nobody, dog. There ain't nobody in the division left on our schedule. And there's nobody in the AFC I'm scared of. There ain't nobody. Get them out of here, bro. Get them out of here.
Yeah,
no,
I don't disagree, Big G. I don't disagree. But man, so you ready to get into the game?
Yep, sure am. Let's talk about it.
All right, so let's start with the first quarter. I mean,
okay.
Well, I only got the Cleveland stats in there for the first quarter, but I think it was 7-3.
Yeah, we was horrible. I mean, we started out this game as worse as you possibly could go. Russell Wilson was like 3 of 7 or 3 of 8. Couldn't hit a pass. We couldn't get the run game established. We kept playing down and distance with punts, and every time they was pinning us deep, and Cleveland was getting the ball in between the 40 and the two 40s. And so they got lucky one time on a scramble, and Jameis Winston found Jared Jeudy, and that made it 7-3. But outside of that, the Browns didn't do nothing the rest of the game. The rest of the game, not to me. So the first quarter, the Browns won the first quarter. And Tate, I'm getting tired of that too, bro. That we always start slow, bro. With the next two games, we don't have the ability to start slow. We can't do it. Not the next two games. We got to jump up 7-0, 10-0. We got to jump up fast. We cannot have a slow start. Absolutely not. But today we had another slow start in the first quarter, bro. That was my thoughts.
Put the defense in a position right away that they can hunt.
Facts.
Like from go.
Yeah. Yeah. From the first snap. You cannot now listen. There's mixed bag and a mixed emotion across the board considering what the Pittsburgh Steelers are. Some people believe that we have a legitimate shot to win the Super Bowl, including national media. I heard Tony Romo say today during the game that the Pittsburgh Steelers is a legitimate Super Bowl contender. Outstanding special teams, offense can play any kind of way, veteran quarterback, outstanding defense in all areas, in the defensive line, linebackers, and defensive backs. But the difference that separates us from being a first round out and or a second round out and or going on to the Super Bowl is our ability to start fast and, like you said, Tate, have our defense hunt right off the back. I think we lost Big Tate right off the back, so I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to acknowledge some of the people over in the chat, man. Danny Littlejohn's over there. Swoozy's over there. That's it. Listen, man. It's facts of what's going on with the Steelers, man. But we can't have no more slow starts, Tate. No more slow starts. No more.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, but the thing is, I'm glad Aaron Rodgers lost again. But
they garbage.
your pick to take the AFC East this year.
Sure did. They was trash. And I took Breece Hall in our fantasy draft. And I should have took Saquon like I did in my other league. I'd have been winning it.
Hey, man, but yeah, I mean, I think these next 3 games are all tests. I mean, what is it? Philly, Baltimore, and KC.
Yeah.
Get you playoff ready.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
There wasn't no, and there wasn't no bad penalties either, Tate, by the way, today. Wasn't no bad penalties. JPJs, but I mean, come on, bro.
JPJ, yeah.
Yeah. No holding calls. Did they get I don't think they got a holding call the whole freaking game.
I don't remember.
think so. No. The Pittsburgh Steelers had 6 penalties for 61 yards. I think that the majority of the penalties was there was two offensive pass interference, and a sportsmanlike roughing the passer. That's 2. The third one was JPJ with a thing, and I think the other ones was just like encroachment where they moved early. So there was no holding calls. You didn't hear Myles Garrett's name until the end. So off penalty wise, we played good. We played, if you guys want to say efficient, but 6 for 61. The Browns, on the other hand, had 9 for 81 as far as the penalties.
Jaylen Warren played a really good game.
Yeah. Who would you give the game ball to today? Who would you give it to?
That's a tough one because it was a collective effort by everybody doing enough to leave the stadium with the W. But if I had to pick one person, man, it's tough because he didn't score a touchdown, but I feel like Mike Williams did a good job in stepping in for GP.
Yeah.
He wasn't great, but he gave him what they need. I think like 3 catches for 40 yards or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, Najee had a good game. Warren had a good game. Najee got a touchdown. Russ played too bad early, but he started pulling the pots and pans out and putting them on the stove in the second half.
He cooked a mini meal, Tate.
A mini
meal. He got a quick, you remember how like when we was younger, we had to get a quick toasted cheese sandwich and grab a bag of chips and run out the door?
Yeah.
That's one of them, bro. He had a little quick meal.
You was doing good with toasted cheese. I was getting that peanut butter and jelly.
Man, I was grabbing toasted cheese, man, and grab the chips and run out the door. Run out the door. Got to get out the door.
He was cooking for his kids.
Yep.
He was cooking for little people today because the Browns is little people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
I give it to Keanu Benton, dog.
Oh yeah. You copy Afton's answer.
Yeah. Yeah. Keanu Benton. That interception made the game swing. It made the momentum of the game swing from one side to the other. It really did. And we knew Jameis was going to turn it over. By the way, he turned it over twice. Yeah, Dylan, that's what keep that up there, bro. All day and night. They suck. Cleveland sucks. Get them out of here, bro. Get the Browns out of every year we go through these shenanigans with them, man.
Jacksonville won. The Titans lost.
Yep.
The Browns lost. That put the Browns in the middle of the Shedeur Sanders Bowl.
He ain't going there, dog. Deion will stop all of that, dog. Because Deion ain't letting him go to a sucked team. He's not letting him go to
the Giants suck. The Raiders suck.
Bro, there's 4 organizations in the NFL. If you go to a quarterback, your career is killed. The Chicago Bears, the New York Jets, the Cleveland Browns, and who's the other team, Tate? If you go as a quarterback. If you go there, your career's over.
Chicago Bears. I'd say the Raiders.
Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Oakland, whatever one of them teams you want to call Raiders. If you go to one of them 4 teams, your career is killed. So he's not going to none of them. And he's not going to resurrect the Browns. He's not going to, man. He's not going to. I'm still lightweight pissed we lost to him 2 weeks ago. Still lightweight. I'm still lightweight pissed 2 weeks ago that we lost to him. Because we shouldn't have. But it's okay. I'll take 10-3. Yeah, game ball, Keanu Benton. Who said that? Danny Lil John? Yeah, bro. All day and night. Hey, you know who had a good quiet game, Tate?
Who was that?
Deshaun Elliott.
Yeah, he did have a good game.
Deshaun Elliott was out there, man. Deshaun was out there playing, bro. Deshaun was out there coming up in the run. He was playing good defense. What?
You remember everybody was saying Russ couldn't pass the middle of the field?
Yeah. Well, how about today?
How about this year? Since he's been playing?
Yeah. Yeah. All in this. And Tate, we was calling for it at the beginning of the season. Seam routes all day and night.
Hold on.
Oh, it's a brownie talking. It's a brownie talking crazy.
Nah, I'm going to play Russ.
Oh, go ahead. Play it. Oh, on the what you call it?
Yeah.
Post game.
See what he got to say real quick.
3 takeaways. They beat the Cleveland Browns, as you see right there. 27-14. Najee Harris, 53 yards. And again, big day for Russell. Big day for the Steelers. They go 10-20.
A big day indeed for Russell Wilson. And after the game, it was our Tracy Wilson talking with Mr. Unlimited.
Well, Mr. Unlimited.
The North battle, physical, ugly at times. A struggle in that first half. What changed in that locker room?
Well, we just made plays. We knew that these guys were #1 defense. We played, last year. These guys have so much talent, and we just answered the call. We knew it was going to be a battle. It's AFC North. It's championship mentality football, and we got to win it. And we did. We responded in such a way. I think the best thing that we do is we respond, Trace, and I think we believe more than anything else. We got a lot of faith in each other, and defense answered the call, made some huge plays, got some turnovers, gave us short field. We scored on those. I thought Pat Fryermuth did a great job. Van on that touchdown, just got us a good job. And I think offensive line really answered the call today. We knew it was going to be a tough game, and we answered it.
Well, up next, speaking of answering the call, you have 3 games in 11 days, and you've got the Chiefs, you've got the Ravens, you've got the Eagles. How are you guys in terms of being prepared for this stretch?
Well, we're going to celebrate this one first. But I think the best thing is that our practices feel like games every day. And that's an advantage that tribute to Coach Tomlin, how we go about our business. And so we'll be prepared. We'll be ready to go. We're not looking too far ahead. We're just looking at the next practice, the next opportunity, studying the film, see where we can get better, see what we did really well, and just celebrating the moments, man. This is special. We got a special team, a special group of guys, and we haven't done anything yet.
Go enjoy this.
Thank you, guys. See you, fam.
So you heard from Russ.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, Dane Littlejohn, Scotty Miller had a solid game too.
What's Russ got? About 700 yards, 7 touchdowns, and a pick in the last 2 games? Yeah, he out there cooking. He got about 700 in the last 2. He had 158 today. 400. Did he have 400 something last week? So he got about 600 something yards. 600 something yards, 2 touchdowns today, 4 last week, 6 touchdowns, 1 INT. Yeah, he knew it was going to be, like you said, Tate, like Tomlin always talks about. You can't fool Cleveland. They've seen it all. They've done it all. They just can't beat us. Cleveland, like I said, it takes a miracle, crazy stuff to happen, a snow globe game, stuff like that. But no, they can't beat us. We were down with our best offensive weapon. I'm going to keep harping on this. And we got 27 points with our best offensive weapon on the sideline in street clothes. They're not better than us. They're not better than us. And that speaks volumes to us moving forward with the rest of the league. If we get 27 and our #1 wide receiver is down, come on, bro. Come on, man. You don't have no way, because our defense, Tate, our defense shouldn't give up no more. We shouldn't give up no more than 18 to Philadelphia. Maybe 20 to Kansas City. Now, Cincinnati going to score a whole lot of points. And then when we play Baltimore, maybe 20. We ain't giving up no points. And that's why the defense has got to be aggressive moving forward. It has to be aggressive all the time, just aggressive.
Yeah, I did too, Afton. Skarani, he's a great special teams player, man.
Facts. Special teams gets an A.
Special teams gets an A, except for that 56-yard return they allowed after coming out of halftime.
Okay, I'll take that. But everything else is done. Chris Boswell is the best kicker in all of football.
Best.
Our punter is probably a top 5 punter in the league. We have a gunner in number 15 and Killebrew that are gunners that'll go down there and destroy and make big plays on defense. Come on, dog. We got our punter lightweight played an outstanding game. I think he had 3 consecutive 50-plus yard punts in a row. 58, 57, and 59, I think, in a row. So, dog, we have everything we need. We have the main thing for us is just health. I'm salty Trice didn't play today either, bro. I'm salty. But he's a late scratch. They scratched him right before the game, bro. that Corey Trice played. James Pierre played decent. Cam Sutton.
He caught a pass that was thrown to him.
Yeah, but he was out there getting cooked a little bit, especially once Cam Sutton went out.
And Casey left one on the field.
Sure did. Hit him basically in his hands.
So let's just talk about the defense real quick. Said Casey left one on the field. I feel like TJ had more pressures today than he did in the first game. Even though did he have a sack? No,
I don't think so.
He had a tackle for loss against Chubb early.
Yep, right off the back.
But he had pressure. I thought that call against Highsmith rushing the passer was a bad call.
Facts.
Keanu Ben, you guys already mentioned him. Great game. Cam's having a great season. Cam got a sack.
I think Cam had 2, bro.
You may be right.
I think he had 2. I'm gonna look it up. Keep talking. Go ahead.
JPJ has kind of digressed a little bit in his coverage.
Okay.
And he can't get into those high head battles.
Yeah.
With opposing players. I mean, because I feel like they look at him, Pickens, on both sides of the ball to antagonize and try and create penalties.
Yeah.
Because those guys are hotheads. I love them.
Yeah.
Love their play style, love their energy, love their youth. But they got to just, slow down a little bit. One of these games, it could cost us.
Yeah. After right when she said E-Rob is still – E-Rob had that big – on that big fourth down play, it looked like he was shot up out of a cannon, bro. On that big fourth down play. It looked like he was shot. Hey, Cam had 2 sacks today, though, dog.
2 sacks.
Yeah, 2 tackles for loss and 2 sacks. Cam was Cam first team All-Pro. First team.
At 35?
At 35. First team All-Pro.
I remember a lot of people want him gone too.
Yeah. But he first team All-Pro.
Didn't want to pay the man.
Yeah. We paid him. It's all good.
Pay that man his money.
We paid him. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. He gonna be here. He gonna finish his career as a Steeler. To me, he's moving himself in position to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he is. If he have another year like this, it's a definite.
Yeah, first ballot. First ballot going yellow jacket. He's a dog. Patterson's fumble was horrible, bro. Why is he in the game at that time period? That's a coaching thing. I don't understand. I ain't feeling all of that. Why is he in the game?
You mix it up. It was kind of a not a trick play, but a misdirection run. Yeah. They're trying to get now. He the one. When I say he the one, Cordell Patterson, the one that they exposed the ball, raised it up, and got it punched out. Just cover it up, put your head down, get what you can.
Yeah.
At that time of the game.
Yeah. But Jaylen Warren at that point was the hot hand, bro. So that's why, I understand you got to give him a break, and it's not like Najee played all that trash. So I know you want to mix up the carries, you want to have 3 running backs. I get that. But at that stage in the game, I would have let Warren carry that ball. I just would have. It's just me. We'd had a turnover-free game.
In crucial moments down the stretch, you go to your hogs, right? That's what you do.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Cordell Patterson had 4 carries for 3 yards, dog. Hey, did you see Russ hit him with the RPO? Russ out there RPO'd him twice today, dog.
He about broke his knee down with that terrible slide, that RG3 slide.
Oh, he was scared. He got up, he was like, oh God, my knee. He looked at his knee, he's like, oh God, my knee. I can't keep doing this. Bring Justin in. Let Justin run the RPOs, dog.
Hey man, Mink is still real quiet, man.
Yeah, but Tate, if you're a veteran player on a sound defense, and really to be honest, he's the quarterback of the defense. I know Patrick Queen wears the green dot, but Minkah has solidified our defensive backs, bro. And he gives he gives Beanie the ability to play wild. He gives Pierre the ability to play wild. He definitely gives JPJ the ability to run wild. And Elliott is first team All-Pro too, because of Minkah.
Ooh.
So I don't. Oh, Elliott at safety? Who better than Elliott?
First team All-Pro?
As maybe at worst second, maybe first team Pro Bowl AFC. I say legitimate first team Pro Bowl AFC. At safety, man, Elliott having a heck of a year, bro.
Hey, Tim, you and Big G agree on something. I don't know if that's unusual or should I put y'all both in the matrix?
No, we need Minkah back there, bro. Minkah has to. Minkah is to me. Minkah is our most pivotal defender. I love TJ Watt. I love Highsmith. But we got guys that can take snaps for them and actually can have an impact on a game. But if Minkah goes down, we in trouble. He is pivotal on defense, man. He's pivotal. Elliott's having a great year. Jackson's having a good year. JPJ's having a good year. KZ's having a good year. Cam Sutton now coming back. Beanie Bishop's having a first-team all-rookie year as first-team all-rookie defense. But, man, he puts us in position, bro. I like Minkah. You know, people ride him all day and night saying Minkah's not this and that. No, that's not the truth. Minkah's actually doing what he's supposed to do for us. He doesn't have splash. And as the season goes on, the odds change, right? The more he plays, the more likely he's going to make a play.
Well, that's kind of related to what Danny Littlejohn said.
What he said.
Right.
Yeah, Minkah will make a play when we need Minkah to make a play. He's going to make a play. I promise you, Minkah's going to make a big play either against Philadelphia or against Kansas City. One of them two, he's going to make a great play. He's going to make a play probably to win the game, either against Philadelphia or Kansas City. He's going to make a play.
The Bills going out and scored a tight game was a bad personal foul. One of the Buffalo Bills one of the Rams hit Josh Allen as he's run out of bounds. And it gave Buffalo a first down, which they took it down and scored.
What's the score?
7-up. First quarter.
Yeah, 7-up. I mean, you out there with the Rams. Black and Gold Standard said he feel you. He said, but I know Minkah's getting $18 million. I understand that, bro, but sometimes you got to pay for that. Sometimes, listen, I would rather have standard. What's Mike Tomlin's favorite saying in the press conferences? He talks about making standard plays on weighty downs that keep the opposing team's offense off the field and puts our offense, and we need to make big plays on weighty downs. Tomlin's been saying that for years. That's what Minkah brings to the table. He makes standard plays to put us in position to win.
Hey, B, let's go. Big G, let's go ahead and take our first break. If you're watching on YouTube, we're not going anywhere. Just got to take a pause for a cause, hear a few words from our advertiser and sponsor on the audio side. And we'll be right back after this to wrap this thing up on the post-game show with Tate and Big G. The Steelers beat the Browns. Was it 27-14?
Absolutely.
27-14 to go to 10-3. Drop the Browns to 3-10 in the cellar of the AFC North. So we'll take this break and we'll be right back. And we're back on the post-game show podcast with your homies Tate and Big G on the KnoItAllz channel. Hey, while we talking about the KnoItAllz, we got a show coming up at 6:15 where we'll cover actually more games, talk about the college football playoffs, maybe a little bit of NBA, among other things. But real quick, everyone. Well, I don't have it here, so never mind. But be sure to hit that QR code, scan it, go directly to the KnoItAllz channel and subscribe, like, and we appreciate you for that.
Hey, me and Green kicked Tim on the way out the door. Me and Green double kicked Tim into the Matrix on the way out the door, man. It was hilarious.
What do you do?
He said, bye, Tim. Your team sucks, just like the clown show. he double Hassan kicked him out the door. Me Green said, get up out of here, dog. Go on ahead. Your team sucks. Wow. Antagonizing over in the live chat, man. Loving it, bro. Loving it. Loving it. Mm-hmm. He said he can't take it. Said he ain't got enough alcohol in his system to be able to take it. I mean, I understand. I understand the envy. I get it.
I remember earlier this season, Tim was one of the ones that had the Bengals win the division. I mean, so yeah, it's pretty much like I picked it. I had the Steelers finishing second to the Ravens, but I should have known the Ravens gonna Raven.
So I got to ask a question, Tate. They said down the stretch after the bye, we had the hardest schedule in the NFL. What's our record since the bye, dog?
Since the bye? Well, I know we got one loss. Must be. What is the record? Justin was 4-2. West came in and won against the Jets and the Giants. Then they went on the bye.
Yep.
Then they lost to the Browns, but it was so. I mean, they got to at least be like 3-1, 4-1 since the bye.
Yeah, we're 5-1 since the bye, dog. We're 5-1, and everybody was saying that down the stretch, oh, the Steelers' schedule is going to catch them, and this, that, and this. We're 5-1 since the freaking bye, and we shouldn't have lost against the Cleveland Browns, and we should be 6-0 since the bye.
I don't disagree, man. I mean, and I go back to the games that we lost. I mean, I accept the Colts loss because we went down 17-0 in that bad center quarterback exchange between Frazier and Justin cost us. I think we're going to come back and get that game.
Yep.
You know, it's unspeakable that the defense had better in the field goal league in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left. They let Dak go down and score the game-winning touchdown. That's the one loss that burns me the most.
The Cowboys?
Yeah.
I'm pissed off against that one and the Browns. We should have beat the Browns too, bro.
The Browns too, but the Steelers didn't call it aggressive once they got that interception by Jackson. They just ran it 3 times and punted it, and it was a bad punt. That cost them.
Yep.
I mean, you know, and then the surprise, well, the snow game, that's no excuse, but that just made it a different type of environment.
So
you know?
I got one more question. Is the division locked?
Well,
we got 4 games to play. We're up 2, and with head-to-head against Baltimore, we already own it.
If we beat Baltimore, we win the division. That's it.
Yep.
If we beat them, we win the division no matter what else happens.
Exactly. We have 2 division games left, and we're up 2 games.
We needed 1 win, and we needed to beat Baltimore.
Yeah.
Now, you can win other games and still win a division because you got the 2-game lead. But if you beat Baltimore, the division is yours.
Flat out.
Yeah, flat out.
Flat out.
Yeah.
So I'm really liking our chances. I think I looked it up, and I think we got like a 70% chance to win the division as of right now today because we're up 2 games. We're up 2 games with 4 to play, and we already own the head-to-head. So I'm liking the fact that we're going to win our division, and I still realistically believe that we could get possibly the 1 seed in the AFC. I believe it.
It's still alive. We got a tough schedule for that because I think Buffalo finished against the Jets and the Patriots. Buffalo next tough game is Detroit. That's why I want the Rams to get them, and I'm watching it, man. And Matt Stafford, one of the best pure passers ever in the league.
All-time top 10.
Yeah, just from that pocket.
Yeah, all time.
Yeah,
He's in the conversation with Danny Marino, John Elway. He's in that conversation.
Don't sleep with my boy Warren Moon.
Oh, what? Yeah, pure passer. Yeah,
pure passer.
From the pocket, he'll kill you.
Right,
he'll eat you alive. Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
But I think
who's the Steelers all-time best pocket passer? Pure passer.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Okay,
Ben Roethlisberger.
I don't disagree. I feel like it was a lot of shucking and jiving, shifting and moving, extending plays in Ben's game. He could pass from the pocket, but he still may be the Steelers' best pure pocket passer. But you know what? Just from the pocket, as I think about being a Steelers fan over all the years, man, I might have to go Tommy Maddox and Mason Rudolph from the pocket.
Hey, Tommy Maddox?
He was
From
a
the
pure
pocket?
pocket passer.
Get that UCLA mess out of here, bro. Get
Hey,
him out of here, man. I would put Neil O'Donnell before them two.
Yeah, except for some of his pure pocket passes went to Dallas Cowboys and cost us Super Bowl number. Well, what would it have been back then? Would have been number 5.
He was out there just like Jameis Winston, throwing it to the other team.
Yeah.
They had his family, duct taped somewhere and roped up somewhere in the basement. We all know what he did. We all know.
Yeah,
But Big Ben was a dog. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Matt Stafford, absolutely, absolutely.
When's Big Ben up for the Hall?
I think next year.
First ballot.
First ballot in. I mean, it's not even to talk about.
Nothing to talk about.
Yeah, first. He's the next. Unless if they put Hines Ward in this year, then if not, Ben will be the next Steeler in. Ben's going in first ballot in.
Do Hines have a better chance than Debo?
Yeah. Even though the receivers are the receiver room was loaded as far as players still not in because like Reggie Wayne's not in. There's guys, Torrey Holt, I think he just got in. So there's guys that's not really in yet. But Hines Ward eventually will get in. He eventually will get in. But I don't know if Debo will get in. I don't know if Debo's got a big enough sample size to be able to get in. He should, but I don't know.
He got the longest play in Super Bowl history.
Facts.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Yep. Facts.
Second all-time Steeler sacks.
We was all-decade team.
All-decade team. Yeah.
Yeah. All-decade team. So, yeah. So I like them both, but I think once Ben goes up, he's in. It doesn't matter.
Ben is in. Ben is first ballot.
Yeah, first ballot Hall of Fame.
But Big G, okay, we're going to get ready to put a bow on this thing, man. So, final thoughts.
We 10-3. Tate, what did I say our record was going to be at the beginning of the season? And remember everybody was talking? Remember when me and you was doing the show and Pay? And that's why I like when we can do Steelers stuff because I ain't got to deal with all them shenanigans and riffraff, dog. Remember we was talking at the beginning of the season and I was like, dub. And I just kept running off dubs. Ain't it looking like that? Ain't it looking like the dubs?
I think you had the Steelers like 13-4, and I had them 12-5.
Yeah, what's it looking like, dog? 12-5, 13-4 is right here in range.
Yeah.
Dubs.
That part is true.
Straight dubs.
That part is definitely true.
Get them up out of here. Another win. We should have beat them by more. Get the Cleveland Browns. I'm so happy we ain't got to listen to the Browns mess for the rest of the season. I ain't got to hear nothing else about the Browns till next year. I don't even care. I get the Browns out of here. I don't want to hear no Browns talk. Well, we beat you. Well, we beat the brake shoes off of y'all. So how about that? I get them out of here. Get the Cleveland Browns out of here.
Hey,
that's my final thoughts.
Shout out to a couple of my Browns family I know in here watching.
Who?
I'm sure they're used to it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, used to. They started winning some of the games in their house against Pittsburgh the past since Ben been going. I think they like 4-1 against us in Cleveland in the last 5 years.
It's miracles. It's miracles. The only way they win is when they want to fight. Mason Rudolph like to hit people in the head with Hey, listen, I think that needs to be part of our intro from now on for the Steelers. We need to show Pouncey when he jumped on that boy in the end zone and was laying hands. I need when Pouncey beat him down. Listen, that's the type of rhythm and feeling I got for the old Brownies. Every time I see Cleveland on the schedule, first thing I think about is Pouncey getting his. That's what I'm thinking about. Pouncey, go get yours, dog. Go get yours. I wish to God today they'd done that to Myles Garrett. I wish they'd have done it.
Right. No, I don't disagree with you at all, Big G.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
real quick, man. What else? What else you got?
Well, listen, we'll be on in about another hour, 15 minutes with the KnoItAllz podcast. Like Tate said, we are going to talk about the rest of the NFL football today, how the divisions, both the NFC and AFC, look. We're going to talk about the college football playoff that just flat out came out today. And there was some surprises, some shocks. Just leaving it and telling the truth. Alabama's out, which for the first time, I'm going to argue in Alabama's favor. And what, like Tate said, we might talk a little bit of basketball, a little hoops, a little this and that. But the KnoItAllz podcast will start directly at 6:15 p.m., and we're going to give you all your sports action. There we go with the QR code for the KnoItAllz. Listen, this is the easiest thing you can do. Take a picture of it, and anywhere you're around with any of your friends, just hold the picture up. Let them take a picture of it, go directly to the link, and hit subscribe. No gimmicks, no cost, no change. We are literally working towards 1K subs. I think we're around that 680 mark. Let's get the final push and get the 1K subs before the end of the year. So we appreciate anybody that rocks with us on the KnoItAllz podcast every week for all the shows, all the listeners, and all the different podcast networks that we're on across the board.
Definitely, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend, and we can all be friends.
Facts.
You know, that was some of the other networks that's part of the KnoItAllz crew, man. You got Pay and Be Dirt, which brings in the Running Through the Jungle podcast, frustrated Chicago fans, sports fans. Pay Dirt. Listen to them boys and make some money. Additionally, we've added the Washington Commanders podcast. And on audio, we play the NBA Central Showdown. It's a show with a lot of the Central Division guys from the Pistons and the Bulls and the Pacers. And I'm on there representing the Cavs every Monday. You know, Big G doing Level Up, but Level Up might slow down for a minute. He can join us on some of these Cleveland podcasts. But that's about it, man. We'll see you guys. What time is it now, Big G?
It's 5:02, so we got about an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, about an hour. Say hour and 10 minutes. Hour 15 too late.
Yeah, absolutely.
About between 6:05 and 6:10. Turn your notifications on, and we out here in these podcast streets. I'm just a little fella following Big G around these streets, man.
Hey, man, don't be scared. Don't be scared because the water gets deep, bro, sometimes, man. Don't be scared.
It get deep because of you.
So what? So, listen, get the towel going, dog. I don't care nothing about them, man. It's the Steelers or bust. Get them up out of here. I don't care nothing about them. Steelers Nation, man. I'll go out there, talk whatever they want to say, talk that yak, come on with it. It's about the Pittsburgh Steelers. What else do we need to talk about? What do you mean? Steelers Nation.
I agree, Big G. So until an hour from now, for the Steelers podcast, the Steelers take down the Cleveland Browns in week 14 to go to 10-3, 27-14 at home. So thanks for joining us. And we better see you in an hour. We don't see you in an hour, we're going to send Pay out there to put stuff on your car and stuff like that.
And put that Chicago Bears trash stuff out there. The garbage.
Peace, KnoItAllz generals.
Yep.
Holla.
Holla.